welcome Secretary of Treasury Alexander Hamilton.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the press conference. Today we are meeting on the premise of a national bank. I will begin by discussing the purpose of the bank and its benefits to America. A national bank would hold money in an attempt to create a national currency. A national currency which would promote trade and business among the states by easing the stress that's associated with the unreliable currency that's used now. The bank will also provide credit, which allows for America to gain respect among other nations. With our credit, we are able to show that by having debt and paying it back, that we are credible, and by owing money to other countries, they are then reliant upon us for the repayment of that money. I propose that the government assume the state's war debts and implement the bank in Philadelphia, holding around $10 million capital, and be chartered for 20 years. At this time, I will take questions that do not insult my intelligence.
Mr. Secretary.
Helen.
Helen Thomas from the U.S. Chronicle. You say that this bank can help circulate more money. What exactly will this money be backed by?
Excellent question, Helen. The bank itself will be established mainly through contributions of shareholders, but partly by the government. The paper currency produced by the bank will be backed by gold and silver coins held in the bank's vault. Next question.
Mr. Secretary.
Oh, look. Of course, Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson is here. How could he pass up the opportunity? You may proceed, Mr. Secretary.
From my understanding, this bank will help privileged class become even more wealthy and powerful. Are you purposely trying to help those who don't have much money, or are you going to help the low economy anyway?
Thank you for that wonderful question, Mr. Secretary. And I do see your concerns. The idea of people earning money by handling paper money all day is a very frightful idea for men such as yourself. This is the 19th century, Mr. Secretary. Things are changing. Such an intelligent man as yourself surely must understand that everyone can't be farmers and earn a steady living being such. Next question. New York Attorney General Aaron Burr, how wonderful to see you here. Please continue.
In the Constitution, the 10th Amendment states that whatever powers are not given to the federal government, they are given to the states. Where exactly in the Constitution does it give you the power to create this bank instead of leaving it up to the officials?
Great question, Aaron. Well, I believe that the Constitution is up for interpretation and that there are certain implied powers in the Constitution. So, although the Constitution may not directly list the power to create a national bank, I believe that the power is implied. Next question. Helen.
Since the South has already paid their war debt, why should they help pay the North debt as well?
Thank you, Helen, for that stimulating question. First, I would like to point out that not all of the southern states have paid their debt. Secondly, not all of the northern states are still in debt. So it's not a north versus south issue, it's a paid versus unpaid. And although it may seem unfair that the states who have paid pay for the other states who haven't paid their debts, this bank is going to stimulate the economy and help promote business for all Americans. So by paying others' debts, even though they've paid their own, it's essentially going to help everyone. So it's an American issue. Next question. Mr. Burr.
According to my sources, the centralization of financial power will weaken the monetary system of the United States. What are your thoughts on this?
Just because the financial powers lies within the Northeast doesn't mean that the monetary system is weakened. However, the institution of one bank is only the beginning, and there are plans to implement other banks in other areas such as Charleston. Next question. Mr. Secretary.
The creation of this bank holds threat against the South's agrarian interests, and yet aids northern businesses prosper. Are you trying to threaten the South potentially, or are you going to do something useful to actually help us?
Mr. Secretary, I assure you I have no intention of threatening the interests of Southern farmers. This bank will not only promote business and mercantilism in the North, but promote trade and industry in the South as well. The bank will not interfere with the power of states, although government taxes will be implemented. I can assure you, Mr. Secretary, this bank will no more harm your precious agrarian South than a green snake will a garden. No more questions.